Hello, everyone. We're going to be doing a Medici's Treasure today. I wanted to kind of go through this with everybody and help some people out, see if help some people, do any even better than they've been scoring before. So first things first is setting the army. Setting the army is kind of the biggest thing. Before I did this, I activated a 2-hour troop expansion. So I feel that's kind of a necessary item on here, and so I've gone ahead and done that already. I haven't activated any other buffs. We'll get to that in just a minute here. Just to give you a background of, I am a city level 32. I have a blue plane. I have purple titans. And I have no 5-star officers. They're all 4-star or below. So just kind of give you an idea of what level player I am. First things first, while I was setting the troops, is max out your zombies, and it looks like the system pre-did that for me, so that works out really well. I'm going to minimize that just to save. So we have 54,000 zombies here. Now, if you're a long-range player, I recommend be a long-range player. Get rid of the middle-level troops. I usually throw in about 8,000 shredders. So anybody above level 30, I do 8,000 shredders. The heavy front line is crucial. Next thing is having the heavy back line. The Supreme EMP cannons tend to have slightly stronger attack than the snipers, so those are the only 3 troops that I even rock with. A lot of other people do I think it's like 500 of each kind of troop, kind of spread things out. You can do that, and that's an option. I have just found this particular path the best option overall. So max zombies, heavy front line, and I'm a long range player, so heavy back line, and that's it. And of course, since all my troops, you always do your highest level troops. So if you're C26 through City 29, then you'll use level 9 troops. If you're above City level 30, you'll use level 10 troops. If you're above City level 22, but to level 25, you're going to use level 8 troops, and so on and so forth. So that's going to be my troop compilation, and we're going to rock with that. And it even tells you can't change your army, so make sure you get it right. Okay, so we're going to start. Before we even get started, I'm going to go ahead and hit my buff at the top right-hand corner. I'm going to use the attack tonic, the maximum one as well. I'm going to use the HP tonic. I'm also going to use some of these, I have 5 1-hour advanced attack bonuses. Since we're doing this, I'm going to go ahead and use this. I don't normally use the advanced attack bonuses. Oh, I have 5 of these too. So I'll use the advanced and go that route as well. And you know what? Since we're already doing that, I already have each one of these. Oh, excuse me. That goes here. Oh, shoot. Oh, that wasn't good. Okay, so currently have an advanced attack. Okay, so you would override. Whoops, I ended up using one more than I could. So you can only use one of each. I'm going to do advanced attack and advanced HP. It's not something I normally do. I usually do the regular attack and use regular HP, but we're making a video, so might as well have a little fun with it. And I have each of the Medici tonics at full strength. So those are the buffs that I have, giving me 55 of each attack and HP. Normally I'm at 45 of each, just using the regular attack bonus. But all right, so big item here is if you have the little red button at the bottom left-hand corner, that allows you to bypass all the levels. You used to actually have to spend gold to do it, but you don't have to do that anymore. So I'm going to spend that, and then I'll pump up my troops 5%, each one of these, and you're always going to do the 5%. Just always, 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 until this health bar gets near the 80% mark, and then you'll switch it up and actually heal your troops. All right, so for the high rollers, you're going to refresh this a bunch of times, and you're going to get your favorable items, especially at the beginning, the scavenger pieces and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to try and keep this as economical as possible. And a 20% overall troops attack seems a pretty solid item for me anyway. So the high rollers will refresh this a ton of times and spend a ton of gold. Just a heads up on that. All right, so we bypassed that entire level. Now, we're going to keep doing this multiple levels using this little red button until that red button is no longer there. Now, what does that particular little red button, like why is it there for some and why is it on some levels? That reason there is the algorithm gauges your strength and essentially knows that you can easily beat that level, so it allows you to kind of bypass it. Kind of a nice little thing they threw in there to save time as well. Scavenger. This is, and it's an epic one, this is how you score points. You're going to want to get these and use these earlier in the game, the better. So anytime you see that one, definitely go and use it because it pumps up your points. I'm still going to keep doing the 5%. Got a little chest here. I'm going to spend 200 gold to open that. And long range attack. Remember, I'm a long range player, so heck yeah, I'm at 40%. I'm going to use that. Now I'm going to hit this zombie dude, and it's just zombie versus zombie warfare. Even if you speed it up, it still takes forever, so I'm just going to bypass that. And, you get some decent rewards for doing that, so that's overall pretty successful. Okay, going to keep moving on, and I'm going to keep using the red button. And so you're going to do this for a bunch of levels. Ooh, giant weapon, epic, 150%. That seems pretty good to me. So we're going to keep going with that. Now, things I don't put stock into is defense a lot, unless it's biochemical zombies, which we'll get into in a bit. You can always buy stuff in the shop if you like. Oh, that's 66% off. I'll go ahead and buy that one. But overall, I try not to spend ridiculous amounts of gold. But if you want to progress even decently, you're going to have to spend some gold on this. Just giving you all a heads up on that. All right. Corpse Mountain increases the number of zombie troops by 45%. Once we get to the actual attacking, you guys will see how important zombie troops are. Zombie troops are huge in this. And I didn't realize it until I kind of tuned in a little bit more. Now, I've been getting purples, and I'm at that point where I should expect purples, so I'm okay refreshing this. Although the enhanced medic is kind of cool, I'm going to refresh, and look, I got a looter epic precision parts. This is how I score points, so heck yeah, I'm going to go with that. All right, and we're still going through. I can usually red button this through the first 10-ish levels, just kind of giving you guys a heads up on that of how far I go. Looter 9%. It's a rare item. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Actually, yeah, I'll go with that. And we're just going to keep collecting troops here and keep bulking up. You can buy stuff here if you want to. I generally don't. Just, spending enough gold on this. Try and save as much as possible. And so once again, I can usually get bypass levels up to somewhere right around level 10. It just kind of depends. And so we're just going to keep going. Biochemical zombies HP. I used to bypass biochemical zombies. I'm like, yeah, even though it says 120%, which is cool. Once we actually get attacking, you will see how vitally important HP is. The one you really, really want too. So the fact that we got that in pretty early is pretty sweet. Biochemical zombies attack, or just the number of zombie troops. The number of zombie troops are way more important to me because they're there to take hits. So just kind of a heads up on that. I'll go ahead and buy that. That seems reasonable. Okay. I buy stuff when it's on sale. If I feel like I'm getting a deal, then I'll go ahead and buy it. So just kind of a heads up on that. All right, so still pumping up troops, collecting precision parts, and even more troops. I like the idea of getting more zombie troops over attack, defense, and HP of everything. That just tells you how vitally important zombie troops are. So I'm going to keep increasing that number. All right, and we're red buttoning this thing here, so we're just continuing on. We're through level 8 at this point, pumping up our troops amount, and gonna get this troops defense biochem. I feel like I can refresh and get better items here, and I did. Troops HP or giant weapon. I already got a giant weapon earlier, so HP of all troops 40% to me seems like a pretty good deal, especially since I'm using 8,000 shredders plus whatever number it's at this point. I think that's a good deal. Biochemical zombies HP, or increases the attack, defense, and HP of all troops, which is kind of nice. But 120% is just massive. So I'm going to keep pumping into HP because they are a layer of defense for me, those biochemical zombies are. All right, and we're on to level 9. And we're still red button thinking this through. Still adding on troops. Troops attack 40% or number of zombie troops 45%. I want those backline troops to be able to do a ton of damage, so if I can increase their attack, I am going to go with that. Even though the number of zombie troops 45% is very tempting. That's a tough one to choose between, but just got to make decisions. You guys can choose to buy stuff if you want. I'm going to bypass that one. Still have the red button level on level 10 here, which is kind of nice. Speeds things up for me. And troops 5%. Use this. Legendary increases the HP of all troops. Anytime you get a legendary, you're going to want to choose it, even though that looter was tempting. Zombie Ruler increases attack, defense, and HP of biochemical zombies. I'm going to choose that over the Titans one because, like I said, zombies are pretty vital as we keep going on here. All right, and my little red button is gone. So I was able to speed through 10 levels, which was nice. General rule I use here is open up as many tiles until you can't open up tiles any longer. All right. So, now I have found the boss. Perfect scenario. If you find the boss early, you go hit the boss early. So, anytime I hit the boss, I use this first aid, actually it is called first aid kit, and I go and hit the boss because it'll give me no wounded in this attack. So, I'm going to speed it up to 2 speed. And you'll notice with my formation, my shredders are taking all the hits. After my shredders are gone, those biochemical zombies will then take all the hits. So, it gives my attack troops at the back line all that time and all those hits to go ahead and just keep moving. All right, I'll use this dice. Corpse Mountain increases the number of zombie troops 75%. That's a huge one. I'm going to go with that. And I can now collect this uranium because I beat the boss at that level. And I'm holding off on collecting the green first aid kit thingies, because I may need to heal my wounded. So if my health gets close to 80%, I may need to heal. So I'm going to hold off on collecting that. Now I'm just going to go ahead and attack these troops, kill these guys off, and open up as squares as I can keep going. This is after you unlock the building, increase your damage by 20%. Okay, cool. Now, the key is your points are determined up here, not how many levels you pass. It's determined off of points is your scoring. So you are going to want to beat every single guy on every single level. Just kind of a heads up on that. All right, we're at 92%. We beat all the zombies on this level. So would I heal the troops? I'm going to say no. I think I have plenty where I can gamble a little bit and go into the next round and hope to find a first aid kit on that next round and then heal from then. All right, so I opened 2 squares and they both have zombies, so I gotta open more. And you just keep opening as many squares as possible. Boom, I got a little first aid kit. Boss is found. Ooh, there's a radar. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit the radar station and it'll open everything up for me. I am at 88% health. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get close to 80 by attacking zombies. And then once I do that, I will heal them using my little green first aid things up here. Not right now. And then I'll hit the boss. So that's strategically what I'm looking at here. So I'm down to 86%. I'm just kind of keeping an eye down there. I'm at 84. So this is taking me down about 2%. Oh, actually, that was only 1%. So that's kind of nice. And I'm going to hit this last one here. And I'm down to 82%. And I'm ready to take on the boss. So now I'm going to jump up to heal all my wounded. So now I'm 100% health on my troops. I'm going to unlock this supply chest. And Zombie Ruler increases attack, defense, HP of biochemical zombies 120%. Going to rock with that for sure. All right. And we'll go ahead and before I hit the boss, I always use the first aid kit. Go ahead and hit the boss. That way I have no wounded produced after this battle. And now I'm hitting this zombie queen lady thing, and should be able to move past this level pretty easily. And if you'll see the strategy, the frontline troops take all the hits. Then after those are gone, all the zombies will take all the hits. All right, I think I could do better. Giant weapon I already have. I could, of course, use it more of it, but let's see what else we can get. Troops Ruler, increasing the attack, defense, and HP, a gold item of all troops, 40%. Heck yeah, that's a good one. All right. Now we're going to go and move on to the next level, and we're on level 13, and we're just continuing on. Open as many squares as you can until you can't move any further. All right, this, if I attack this now, it says the wounded reduces by 30%, so I want to hit that early. If I find it early, I'm going to hit that early. And I'm going to keep watching on my health bar and make sure I don't get too low. That way I can heal as necessary using these little green first aid thingies. And just going to keep clearing troops. Oh, this is kind of nice. I got the troop increase. So I'm going to use, since I'm going to be able to heal, I am going to use this 5% to just have that many more troops while I'm moving through this level. All right, use it on this guy. Jeez. There's the boss. I have found the boss. I'm at 93%. Okay, so now I've found the boss. I'm at 91%. What I'm going to try is I'm going to try and hit the boss now, even though I'm not at 100%. If I can take down the boss, great. Maybe I can save and use the 5% troop increase moving further. So I'm using my little first aid kit, taking on the boss, and I think we're on level 13, which is this zombie bear looking thing. And if you notice, my frontline troops are gone. So guess what? All those biochemical zombies that I've been piling into are now taking the hits, and they did take all the hits. Go ahead and use this. And I don't like any of the options here. We're at the higher stage levels, you're able to get better stuff. So I know by refresh I can get something better. I can get more points, or I can get more troops. Both are very tempting. I'm going to say more points, though. I want more points. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. And collect. And I'm at 91%. So I can heal and get all the way 100% going to the next level, or I can do 5% troop increase. I'm going to go with the 5% and kind of risk it a little bit. So that's kind of the plan right now. So hopefully it doesn't come back to backfire on me. And it didn't, because there I have the green. Oh, I have 2 of the green items. Oh, awesome. So I'm going to use one right now and get the 5% troop increase. And then I'm going to watch my health to see, does it get close to the 80% mark. Hit this hospital thing, reduce the level of wounded by 30%. And I found the boss, which is great. So I'm going to keep attacking and keep watching to see how close I can get to the 80% mark. I'm at 84% now. Oh boy. Okay. I'm at 83%, and unfortunately I can't open up any more squares because where the boss is just happens to be located. So I'm going to heal up now. And then, so I'm at 100% health. I'm going to use the first aid kit, and I'll go ahead and attack the boss now. And this is boss level 14. This is the Gobbler. And shredders are taking all the hits early. After the shredders are down, the zombies will take the hits. And of course, my little golems also take some hits as well. Able to take this one down pretty handily, which is good. And we're just going to keep moving on. I'll go ahead and open up that chest. Troops Ruler, attack, defense, and HP of all troops, 40%, gold item, or the Titan one, which is 300%. I like attack, defense of all the troops. And here's exactly why, because I was able to open up another one and get a giant weapon. So 2 gold items back to back, which is great. I'm at 100% health. I do have a little bit more to clear out on this, though, so I'll clear out these last few squares. 99% health. Done with level 14. You can buy stuff here if you really want to. I'm not worrying about it. And we're on to level 15 now. And so just keep opening up as many squares as you can. I'm out, so I have to start battling these guys here. And there's a radar. Boom, right there. So open that up. Now I can see everything. And I'll open up anything I can. And I have 2 of these, so guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to open this up, add the 5% right now. And then I'm going to hit these guys until I get close to 80%, and then I'll hit the boss. Of course, I'll heal up before I hit the boss. 89%, 87. I might be able to just clear all these. 85 and 83. So now what I will do is I will heal up, get 100% since I was really close. Use that extra 20% wounded or healing there, and now I'll hit the boss using the first aid kit. And hopefully I can get past this one. I think this is one of the stronger bosses. Things start getting really, really hard at level 15, I find. So my shredders are down. Iron Fist seems to be teeing off, but he's down now. I've got 140-something thousand zombies, so we are good there. We're able to clear out that level, which is good news. All right, we're at blue items. Remember I said earlier, the later you get, the better your items are. I can refresh this. And this was worth it. Biochemical zombies, HP 120%, or just the number of troops 15%. I like biochemical zombies HP. You guys see how much hits they're going to be taking, especially as we move further and further on. Any of this worth buying? Nah, not really. Not big enough sales for me to go buying. All right, so we're on to level 16 and open up 2 squares and can't move any further. So we're going to keep going here. All right. Okay, I did find the little green first aid kit looking things. And we're just going to keep moving on. There's the boss. We're at 89%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep clearing as much as I can until I get to the close to the 80%. Then I'll heal up and then I'll hit the boss. All right, 87%. I'll get the hospital. 85%. These dog looking things, 84, so we're still good. Oh, and I can't move any further. Ideally, I would have hit one more monster and gotten really close to that, but so I'm going to heal up all the way, and I'll use my first aid kit thing and attack the boss here and see how things go. This is a behemoth boss. Shredder's going to be gone here. Now those biochemical zombies, all we've been putting all that HP into them. We've been adding those 45% more troops, and this is exactly why. To take all those hits so my back line can do all this damage. So that's the strategy behind it. All right. And we'll go ahead and open this. We have a key, so we have 2 dice to hit. Corpse Mountain increases the number of biochemical zombies 45%. You guys see the role they've been playing. I'm going to go with that for sure. Troops attack 80% of all troops. Legendary, heck yeah, that's a great item. I'm going to go with that. I'm at 100%. I will still clear out the rest of this level. All right, and we are good. Level 16 is fully clear. We're going to move on to level 17. All right, can't move any further, so I gotta hit this guy. And can't move any further, gonna keep going. Oh, I found the green first aid kit items. I'm at 90%, so I'm always watching my wounded, making sure I don't dip too low. I'm at 85. Oh, and I got a radar. Boom, everything's open. I'm at 84%. Collect the free stuff. Hit one more zombie, check. I'm at 83, so I can hit this last zombie and be good. I'm at 82. So now, and there's nothing right behind the boss, so now I'll heal all the way up. And I'm going to use, which is right now my last first aid kit thingy, so you got to keep that in mind. And I'm hitting the boss here on level 17, which is the mutant fly. Certain bosses present certain challenges. The ones at the front I feel like are a little bit more of a pain, but so are the ones at the back too. They're just different challenges. And if you look at the bar up top, this is not looking good for me. We'll see if I can get lucky here, but I don't know that this is looking in my favor here. And I will go ahead and lose. However, I still have more chances at this. I'm not dead. So now at this point, once I can't beat a boss using the first aid kit, I use the stimulant. The stimulant increases my attack 50%. If I cannot beat the boss at this point, I am done. So I'm going to use the stimulant and hope that I can beat that boss at this particular point. So this is one of the more difficult bosses, just because that fly back there is just teeing off on all of my troops, along with all the other, hundreds of thousands of troops that just happen to be deployed on this particular level. And things are really close. I'm hoping my guys can do some magic here. Oh, darn it. Oh, man. Okay. So now, if you're wondering, I'm not going to beat this level, and I'm done at level 17. I was able to get to level 18 last time, so a little disappointed I couldn't get past here. You have one other option if you want to choose it. You can choose the battle supply. You can use this gauntlet thing, which will automatically kill a boss, but you got to spend $7 to do it. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not that important to me. If you want to spend your money, go ahead. Now, one thing I can tell you guys, how can I improve? That's what I get the most. How can I improve? Certain people get to certain levels. Why can't I get to that level? The entire game is your officers, your titans, and your warplanes, and your equipment to a lesser degree. So improve those, and you will improve. I guarantee it. So hope you guys learned a thing or two today. I scored 32,000 points. Let's see where I'm ranked currently. I'm currently ranked number 6. So definitely not bad. I will probably finish ranked in the 20s, I would guess. So overall not bad. And then that Tyrant challenge where I had zombie versus zombie battle, I'm ranked 13th. So like I said, overall not bad. Hopefully you guys learned something. Any questions, feel free to hit me up, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks.